Uh, Hello, Ronald. Well, this is an interview for the festival for Mozart Bogota. So, where did you study music?
I started studying in Amsterdam, my hometown, where I did the music academy, and then I finished actually in the United States with the legendary Rudolf Serkin, a wonderful pianist. So he was my teacher for a year.
Hmm. Okay. And have you won any competition, prizes, honors, or something to tell us?
Well, the first prize I won was actually it's the main Dutch national music award. It's called the Dutch Music Prize, which I won after my studies. And for the rest, my prizes, they're more CD prizes, winning like best CD of the year in an international festival.
Hmm.
So I have several of those.
Several. That's good.
Yeah.
Speaking about repertoires, are you specialized in any repertoire?
Well, what I love playing most is actually Mozart and Beethoven, the Viennese classical composers. And that's what people also like to hear me play. So you could say that that's my specialty.
Good. And could you tell me some of the best soloists or conductors you have played with?
Well, I have when I think about some people like Simon Rattle, that was a great experience, or Charles Dutoit, Bernard Haitink. Uh, I did a lot with Ricardo Chailly when he was conductor here with Concertgebouw Orchestra, several CD recordings as well. So yeah, I've had many great moments with good conductors.
Mhm. And what about any special concert that you remember? Something really significant in your life?
Well, I have to say, I was thinking about it, and for me, the most important concert is always the next concert. It's what's coming up. I never tend to look back. It's always looking forward. But I did wonderful things like in London, one of the proms in the Royal Albert Hall, which was quite spectacular.
Hmm. Well, you know that the festival of this year is based on Mozart. In your opinion, why is Mozart one of the great composers of the history?
Well, you just have to listen to his music. It's everyone loves Mozart. I don't think there are many people who don't like his music. It's it's difficult to explain why, but I think with Mozart, it's such natural music. It's every human being can relate to it. Even animals love Mozart,
Hmm.
which I think is a great compliment for a composer.
That's right. And which significant aspects could you stand out of the Mozart's piano repertoire?
Well, of course, Mozart was he was one of the greatest pianists of his days. And you can hear that in his piano music. It's typically someone who loves the piano and makes the piano sound so happy and so full of energy and full of life.
Hmm. Three words to define Mozart.
Well, I think if I think about it, the one is of course elegant. His music is very elegant, almost aristocratic. It's very light and uplifting, but at the same time, also very dramatic. There's a lot of dramatic moments and a lot of passion in his music, and I think that combination is so wonderful.
Well, I agree with you. Could you speak something about compositions you are going to play in Bogota?
Well, I'm going to play the piano concerto in C major, Köchel 415. And I'm actually playing it twice, once with the Kölner Academy on old instruments, on an old fortepiano, or pianoforte. And the second time I played on modern piano with a string quartet in the chamber music version. So it's very interesting to see the two different approaches to the music. And for the rest, I play some of his earlier piano sonatas, which are great pieces.
Great. Have you played with the Culinary Academy and Michael Alexander Willens before?
Oh yes, very much. We have just we're about to finish the whole cycle of Mozart piano concertos. We've recorded them all. So over the last 5 6 years, we've been working a lot together on tour and concerts.
So very good. So we would like to hear you speak in Spanish if it's possible.
My very best. I've been practicing. Hola, soy Ronald Brautigam, toco el pianoforte y estaré en el segundo Festival Internacional de Música de Bogotá. Bogotá es Mozart. Los espero en esta gran fiesta musical y recuerden que en Bogotá todos somos Mozart. I hope